wide legs.
Let's go get this record.
For a playoff push. This is the time of year when
40-point games most of the season. Let's do it.
And you notice that difference in intensity immediately after the All-Star break because teams are starting to ramp it up, getting ready for the playoffs.
Players seem to know when they've got the kind of team that can make a deep run.
Oh, everybody in that locker room can sense it.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4.
Yeah.
Emmanuel quickly is out there
out
with
the
MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
All threes
it's
this
hard
game.
not to dwell on the fact that MP
All
has moved
threes.
past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Releases.
Yeah.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. MP's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
White. Good.
It makes his presence felt from distance. Kobe White.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Vucevic following the three-point basket by Toronto. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. MP outside. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the 3 off target. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Rangers are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Special.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside White.
Damn, I saw 2-4 there. Give me that.
Oh, MP with a block.
Give me that.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge
Give me that.
spot.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Toronto making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Giddey. Rebound, Toronto. What an impressive regular season they've been having. Getting to 60 wins.
Pitch and shoot.
You talk about magic numbers for a team. 60 wins means you're
playing
having an
default,
historic
man.
year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
And so here is Chicago following the three-point basket by Toronto.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
MP against White. Here's MP. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside White.
All 3. Yeah.
Pass to Williams. Back to White.
Oh,
he nails it.
Boy, you lucky ain't got the chase down.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. White against MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Giddey.
Stay at home. Stay at home.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's MP. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great.
They told me to go for 40. I went for 20 in the first.
You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Back.
And the three-pointer goes.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Here's MP. 6-point game. Outside Barnes. Back to MP.
Step back from there.
Pulls it.
Bucket.
And yes, it
Frozen
goes.
for a second like I was going to go. Pull up.
MP's got 23. Steps back. Here's Giddy. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Players avoid taking.
Well, you said it was here, bro.
It's almost like the threes are
Pass the
easier
ball
for
up the
players
court,
to get.
man.
And so it's MP. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break. Looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
They've got Trey Jones. Zach Collins out there with Smith. Then there's Javon Carter. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had
all.
a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick,
Yeah,
what stands out about his game?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. Herder comes in for Okoro, and it's Kobe White in for Carter. 5 on the clock. Here's Herder. Soft touch off the glass. Herder's got his second bucket on the night.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And one.
MP right through him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Down low. Here's Herder. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Herder's got 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
MP looking around.
Scary to think how good
Where's a steal?
might be in a few years.
And the foul
Come on,
called on
steal,
MP. That's his first foul of the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for... Pass to White. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto.
That's a 3.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's MP. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Oh, sweet move. Getting it done inside. MP.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Now here's Herder. Back to Williams. Jones from outside. Rebound Toronto. MP right side. For three.
Here's my shot before the damn takeover
Great
gone,
job
man.
by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
And the Bulls making a change here. Giddy's checked in. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's White. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Herter. From deep, Giddy. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barnes a screen. And there's the lob.
Hey!
Oh, a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that pass was right on target, but let's be honest, the verticality and reach of Scotty Barnes makes that an easy target.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's Herter with the 3. The Bulls with another miss. Toronto leading by 17. MP outside. Barnes with a screen on White. MP, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
To the paint to halt the run. Poeltl with the block. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Toronto out in front, up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that game against the Nuggets, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's...
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Chicago Bulls. That's it for us. Thanks for...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Toronto's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
Worried about your boy.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Great
He
defense,
comes from an
bro.
athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
And so here is Toronto. Chicago making their last shot. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 40 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Herter. Back to Giddy. Takes a 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 22. MP outside. Kick it out, kick it out. Back to Barnes. Over Williams. And
Good
Barnes
boy down there, man.
on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Vucevic, the pass to Giddy. Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Giddy's got space. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Back to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches.
Shoot your face off, man.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Herder, a screen on quickly. Pass to White. Will it go? Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. MP against White. MP left side. From 13. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played.
Okay.
Close, open looks.
White for 3. He drops it from range. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has to play smart, efficient basketball.
And here's MP from outside. Wow. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Chicago passing it around.
I want the most 40-point games and the most 50.
Hurdle against Vucevic.
And the most 30. I want the most everything.
Shot clock at 5. The ball's knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Barnes. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Dick in for Quickly. Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 54 points.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why.
And it's a
little easier to shoot when you know.
Now the Raptors with it. White and Okoro are the wings. Smith out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Bulls shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. White on the wing, guarded by Dick. White, the pass to Jones. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Yeah. Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA, and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level. Well, the more experience MP gets, the more confident he's going to become, specifically knowing when he should try to score.
The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. The 3 ball.
Let me shoot that.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Dick. MP's got 59 points. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. White, the pass to Okoro. And again, no good by Chicago. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. A nice shot by MP.
I just
knock
love
your face off.
Chicago
knock your face off.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Greg.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Smith. Herder's checked in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Vucevic finds Herder to the inside. Giddey, and he jams it home with authority.
You look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
MP against Giddey.
There it is. Yes, sir.
When they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The kick out to White. Launches it. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
R.J. Barrett.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Vucevic, the pass to Herter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Mamukelashvili.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's MP.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Mobo.
Hey.
Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Back to White. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And the Bulls shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Kitty with it. Picked up by Dick. White for three. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And it's Toronto's ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Toronto making a switch here.
Raptors substitution, number 12.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Barrett against Herter. From downtown, Toronto grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. MP inside. Giddy defends.
And one.
Good. That's another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Giddy scanning the floor. So it's the Raptors winning this one easy.